Hey, what's going on, guys? Hey, listen, if you clicked on this video, you did not click on to watch Building an Empire. But I guarantee you, if you stay tuned for this short period of time, by the end of this short video, you will know how to build an empire and do it successfully. So I'm going to stop sharing my video right here and jump right into what I want to share with you guys. See you at the end. God bless. So listen, there's no way I was born to just work, pay bills, and die. If you feel like that, if you truly feel like that, I can guarantee you guys, you're in the right place at the right time. See, if you look at the left side of the screen, you know, me personally, I'm just somebody who believes that, you know, time is more precious, you know, than money. You know, I know people who make significant amounts of dollars per hour, but if you ask those people, would they rather be home, having fun, spending time with their family and friends, or making that money for that certain dollar amount per hour? They'd rather be home. So here's some quotes that just, you know, signifies or just elaborates on the importance of time versus money. You know, no man is rich enough to buy back his past. They say time is money. I disagree. Time is life. Spend it wisely. Minutes are worth more than money. Spend them wisely. The price of anything is the amount of life you exchange for it. See, here's a question for you guys. Do you have residual bills that are due every month, whether you go to work or not? Of course, we all do, right? See, if I could show you a way to get rid of those bills, a way to make some additional income without selling more of your time, would you be open enough to listen? It don't cost anything to listen, guys. See, if the answer to that is yes, I want you to keep listening. If it's no, you can gladly click off this link, continue scrolling through the internet. I could, you know, the return on investment, the ROI on that is probably great. No, that's sarcasm. No, it's not going to be great, guys. So listen, you know, who am I? My name is Daryl Tate, also known as Mr. No Objections. Standing to the left of me is my wife and my three beautiful princesses. See, me and my wife, we've actually been together ever since the 8th grade. We have 4 degrees between the both of us. My wife, she's a cardiac nurse. I ended up opening my own home care agency. You know, now I just work from home. I'm a mentor, an author, a published author. I'm a life coach, you know, a father, an awesome husband. You know, I can say that. But, you know, from the outside looking in, a lot of people, they always looked at me and my wife as the couple who did everything the right way, only because of our degrees, our job certifications and trainings, different things of that nature, you know, our house, the nice cars. But, you know, from the outside looking in, it seemed like we're doing really well, you know, but on the inside, guys, I'm going to tell you something. With all of those accolades and stuff I just told you, it was still killing us. But, you know, fortunately, you know, we were open-minded enough to, you know, just listen to some information and start reading. You know, a mentor of mine, he said that readers are leaders. You know, if you definitely, you know, want to be a leader, you definitely have to be a reader. And one of the first books that I read, you know, in the field of financial education was a book called Rich Dad, Poor Dad. And, you know, this book is written by, you know, Robert Kiyosaki. He's also known as the mentor to the millionaires. And one thing I learned, guys, that if you buy somebody's opinion, you have to buy their lifestyle. So, you know, guys, I'm just following the people who are where I want to be and showing some concepts to you from some information that has been around forever and that tons of people with financial and time freedom, you know, have plugged into. And Robert Kiyosaki, you know, the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, he just talks about, you know, what the rich teaches their children versus what poor and middle class people teach their kids. See, I often run across people who say, hey, I've heard of that book, but I haven't read it. You know, a lot of people say that, guys, and, you know, here's the sad part. They say if you want to hide something from somebody, you put it in the book. See, I know a majority of people will not read. Over 90% of people, they don't read after high school. You know, so another book he wrote was called The Cashflow Quadrant. And see, in the Cashflow Quadrant, he just talks about the 4 ways that people produce income. See, one way is you can be an employee where you have earned income. You pretty much means you trade your time for money. You clock in, you get paid. You clock out, you stop getting paid. You could go down to the quadrant on the bottom left that says self-employed. See, that's where I went, guys. I opened my own home care agency. It felt good being a LLC, a business owner, but the thing about that is it came with a price. It came with taxes, hire, fire, insurance, paperwork, and overhead. See, I have a family, guys, and if something happened to me, what do you think happened to my home care agency or happened to my business? Anybody that's self-employed, I run across people, barbers, doctors, lawyers, and the thing about that is if they're not seeing patients or clients, they're not getting paid. So, we could transition to the right side of the quadrant where you see that top right, where you could be a business owner, B meaning big business or 500 people or more, where you could own a system. See, and when you own a system, that means that the amount of money you make is not depending on the amount of time you put into the labor. So I'm going to show you guys how to own a system that will allow you to leverage your time and the time of others. And then from there, guys, we have investor, where that is just really having your money to work from you. See, guys, here's the numbers on that. 95% of the population is on the left side of that quadrant with only 5% of the wealth, and 95% of the wealth is built on the right side of the quadrant with only 5% of the population. Why is that, guys? See, I believe that is only because we learn finances from home and not, we learn finances from our parents and, people, that's pretty much not where we want to be. And, we continue to plug into that and plug our children into those systems. So guys, listen, I'm going to show you how you can transition from the left to the right side of that quadrant with, very, very, very little risk. Very little risk and potentially high rewards. Not only that, I'm going to show you how you can do it from your smartphone, how you can do it from your tablet or your laptop. See, we know that in this 21st century that, technology is growing beyond control. It's crazy right now. So if you have a smartphone and it's not making you money, guys, I'm sorry, it's a dumb phone. That's a joke right there, but think about what I just said right there. Is your phone an asset or a liability? We all know that assets put money in your pocket and liabilities take money out of your pocket. So listen, Bill Gates, the founder of Microsoft, he says, if your business is not on the internet, then your business will be out of business. See, I don't know if you guys know this, but 50% of jobs can be done by robots today. Have you heard the story of the McDonald's employees? It was 15,000 employees at McDonald's on strike, just wanting a little bit more money to keep up with their lifestyle, the times, the bills. And instead of getting raises, guess what they got? They all got fired. And their jobs were automated and replaced by computers and machines. See, Forbes magazine says that approximately 79 million people will start a home-based business over the next 5 years. And it's just a matter of if you will be one of those 5 million, or if you will be one of those 79 million people or not. See, a very, very wealthy man told me this, any fool can increase their income by increasing their labor hours, but the smart people find ways to decrease their labor hours and make even more money. See, 2 in 3 jobs are for 2 in 3 people, guys. So how can we make this transition? A lot of people make this transition in an industry called network marketing. Now, see, here's the deal, guys. Network marketing has been around since, the 1800s. Have you guys ever heard of Mary Kay, Amway, Avon, Tupperware, Prepaid Legal? Is thousands of companies that does network marketing, direct sales. But if you look at the network marketing industry, it's actually bigger than the NFL, the music, and the movie industry all put together. So guys, I know a lot of people say, oh, well, I'm not into, those things, or I'm not into network marketing, but everybody is on Facebook, right? Does this guy look familiar? Mark Zuckerberg. See, he created a platform that we built. See, when it first came out, it was only open to college students, but then it grew because it was open to the public, and you invited a friend who told a friend who told a friend who told a friend. They joined, and now Mark is one of the youngest billionaires on this planet from something we've helped build. Listen, I'm not knocking that. I ain't had a check. I know my wife and I, we have well over 20,000 followers and have yet to receive, check from old Marky Mark. So listen, guys, I'm going to show you just two structures, structure one and structure two. I'm going to show you why I love the way that we build in network marketing, multi-level marketing, MLM, where you can get paid on multiple levels versus, the corporate structure and structure number one. See, in structure number one, you look at the very top, you only have room for one person. His name is usually boss, CEO, then under him is the president. Then you have the vice president, you have middle management, and then at the bottom, you have all the hardworking employees. See, guys, listen, do you ever think the CEO from the top of that company will come down to the bottom and show those hardworking employees how to get to the top? See, there's no way, guys. And even if he could, there's only room for one at the top. See, let's look over to the right structure, the network marketing structure. See, everyone starts at the bottom. Whether you have your own business, whether you're starting a company, whether you're, whatever you do in life, guys, you got to start somewhere. See, here's the difference between us. At the top of our structure is room for everybody. Everyone starts at the bottom, but through dedication and duplication, everyone can make it to the top. And guess what, guys? There's room for everybody. And not only that, the people at the top are dedicated to coming down to the bottom and lifting our brothers and sisters up and showing everybody how they can get to the top as well. See, guys, I'm going to teach you how to teach others. That's what this is about. Each one teach one. Let's just talk about the power of one. The power of one. See, you're at the very top. If you can just share this concept with two friends, how fast can you do that? Well, you might say, oh, well, I've been on this video about 10 minutes, so maybe 10 minutes. Well, let's just be modest about it. And let's say it took a whole month. See, the numbers labeled in red they're the indicators for months. Let's say it took you 2 months to grow a team of 2 people. See, what's going to happen by that second month, if that duplicated, now you have a team that just grew by 4 more people. What happens when that duplicate? By your 3rd month, your team grew by an additional 8 people. See, if that duplicated, guys, you're going to have 16, 32, 64, 256, 128, 256. I say at 500 just to keep it even, 1,000, 2,000, 4,000 people in the perfect world. But do we live in the perfect world? Of course we don't. See, even if we didn't, guys, if we were only able to grow our team to 60 customers, I could show you how you can make an additional $600 a month in residual income. See, when I first, started the concept of making a living, I never heard of residual income. I spent 10 years in college. Remember, the left side of that quadrant, 10 years in college, never heard about this. But when I transitioned to the right side, that's when I learned that residual income was just like residual bills. It comes into your house whether you go to work or not. See, guys, I'm just showing you how to get paid, not only on your own efforts. See, a lot of people be like, oh, well, this sounds nice, but I'm not a salesperson. Here's the thing, guys. You're either selling products, services, or time. We all sell something. See, a quote by the first recorded billionaire, J. Paul Getty, says, I would rather earn 1% of 100 people's effort than 100% of my own efforts. Guys, that's not being lazy. It's just working smart and not hard. You know, if you only getting paid off of your own efforts, you could only get paid on, 14 hours per day. And, some people might say something like, oh, well, I work 16-hour shift. But see, every 4 hours, you got to take a 30-minute break. See, I'm going to show you guys a vehicle where you can make an average monthly residual income of $600, $2,000, $4,000, $10,000, $20,000, $35,000. Guys, don't let those numbers scare you. I'm just a firm believer that if you see something in your mind, you can get it, and you can't go nowhere unless you can picture yourself being there first. See, a lot of you might say something like, well, this makes sense to me, but the circle, the people that I'm around, they won't be on nothing like this. And I would tell you something, if you don't know where you'll be 5 years from now, 9 times out of 10, you're already there. The person you will be in 5 years is based on the books you read today and the people you surround yourself with today. So guys, you're going to just have to start surrounding yourself with a better type of people if you think like, hey, this sounds awesome, but none of my friends and family won't be on this. So listen, one thing I know for sure and for certain is that it's 4 aces in every deck of cards. And, here's the thing, guys, with network marketing, we offer products and services, and where one person won't, another person will. So the key is just to surround yourself with the people that's on the same mission as you. See, me personally, I believe that money is very important, but I don't want to spend my life chasing it. If you believe that your time is worth more than money, if you want to live a life that you don't need a vacation from, then me and you are definitely on the same mission. So listen, guys, by clicking on the link, what can you benefit to gain from this? Guys, I'm going to show you how me and my wife went from working, countless hours, went from being left with nothing but hopes of getting a tax return at the end of the year. How we got married at 18 and 20 years old and couldn't even afford a honeymoon, but how we've been able to go on over 27 different vacations, 27 different getaways within the last 45 months. How we've done that by saving thousands and also making thousands as well. Guys, so listen, I'm just going to plug you into a system that's going to allow you to do that. See, you don't have to quit your job. I'm not saying, hey, guys, join me. You're going to be a millionaire tomorrow. Hey, quit your job. See, if you love what you do, that's awesome. But see, a lot of times I ask people, hey, would you a lot of people, they work every day. Would you go to that job and do what you were doing every day if they weren't paying you? A lot of people would say no. See, that's not your passion. If you are living your dreams, goals, and passions, then whatever you're doing, you do it for free. See, guys, I'm just going to plug you into a system that's going to show you how to create a life that you don't need a vacation from. See, guys, here's the deal. Thanks for clicking the link again. What's going to happen is, if you're interested in learning what vehicle where we've used to transition from the left to the right side of that quadrant, it's a link below where you can click it. Once you click it, you're gonna register. And when you register, that just simply means you're gonna schedule a personal meeting with me. You're gonna schedule a personal meeting, a phone call. We're gonna talk, just figure out where you want to go. See, one of my mentors, Zig Ziglar, he said that if you help enough people get what they want, by default, you'll get what you want. So my guys is, my goal, guys, is really just to pour into you and help you out. And not only that, once you register for the webinar, or once you register, and schedule a personal meeting, you're going to receive a free copy of, my best-selling book, on Amazon, The Formula to Owning Your Life, Sacrifice plus Self-Development equals Posture. Once you register, you'll get a free copy of that book. And, the thing is this, guys, everything that I said, I often talk to people and, you know, they always say things like, you're right, you're right, you're right. You know, but I knew that if it made sense to me, it would make sense to others. See, if this concept makes sense to you about helping someone, help others who help others and you win, if that makes sense to you guys, you know, then it'll make sense to others. So with that being said, guys, you know, I want you to follow me, you know, on, you know, social media. Daryl Tate, my Instagram handle is @OneOfAKindTate. I'm on LinkedIn, Twitter. You can follow my wife as well, Charmain Tate, you know, @Charming6. Guys, again, click the link below. I'm so looking forward to sharing with you guys what we have been blessed with. Again, guys, thanks for your time. Thanks for your time. I appreciate you. Again, I appreciate you taking the time, jumping on. Again, you know, like I said, it wasn't an episode of Empire, but trust me, we're learning how to build one, right? Again, guys, I appreciate your time. Again, this is Daryl Tate signing off, wishing you all nothing but success and the best. God bless.